Namie is a pop singer-songwriter from Johnstown, Pennsylvania. His latest EP, Move On, is out now on iTunes and Spotify. Here he is playing Love Symphony and Late Nights.
Got some paints and a paper, I'm ready to go with you tonight. And all the stars are shining down on your face. And your blue eyes, they keep me warm inside. I don't wanna leave so soon. Yeah, I know that we're running out of time, but for tonight, could we pretend like we fell in love? 'Cause I could write a symphony of my life, and you could be the melody that makes it right. Yeah, I could write 1,000 songs, sound just fine, but without you struggling to just get by. And wherever you are tonight is my own. So long as I'm by your side, I'm invincible. And everyone else doesn't understand what you do. Know you make me feel like a better man. So stay up late, the telephone rings from your parents. They'll wonder where we've been tonight, but we can't stand to go anywhere. So rest your head underneath my chin. Yeah, I know that we're running out of time, but for tonight, could we pretend like we fell in love? 'Cause I could write a symphony of my life, and you could be the melody that makes it right. Yeah, I could write 1,000 songs that sound just fine, but without you I'm struggling to just. It's not about the way that you look, it's the way that you care. When I have no faith in me, and I can't help myself, I just need you here to be here next to me. 'Cause I could write a symphony of my life, and you could be the melody that makes it right. Yeah, I could write 1,000 songs that sound just fine, but without you struggling, oh, 'cause I could write a symphony of my life, and you could be the melody that makes it right. Yeah, I could write 1,000 songs that sound just fine, but without you struggling to just get by. This next song is gonna be my song, Late Nights. Late nights, singing to the radio, listening to everyone I wanna know. Do you think they'll play me? Do you think they'll pay me? I want love love from you. You never gave it, but I respect your decision. End of discussion, we wanted this to be. So move on from here. Yeah, move on from here. When you're not good enough, don't think just be enough. No, we move on from here. I can't stand being home, they hate me. They think they understand to know, but to know means to never be at all what they want me to be. I wanted love from you. You never gave it, but I respect your decision. End of discussion, we wanted this to be. So move on from here. Yeah, move on from here. When you're not good enough, don't think just be enough. No, we move on from here. As we play video games, no, we watch TV, and maybe they rotted me, no, but that was our drug. We went on hikes, no, we had rode our bikes, yeah, we went fishing and skating, did everything right, yeah. We played video games, and no, we watched TV, and maybe they rotted me, no, but that was our drug. We went on hikes, and we had rode our bikes, yeah, we went fishing and skating, did everything right. Now, so move on from here. Yeah, move on from here. When you're not good enough, don't think just be enough. No, and move on from here.
Hey rockers, welcome back. Today I'm here with Namie Louder, and we're going to talk about his performance today. Although this isn't actually your first time on IRB, right? You were here a couple years ago, something like that?
Yeah, I was here last year and the year before too. It's my third time actually.
Yeah,
being
solid.
back here.
Yay, three-peat, woo! So what have you been doing since then? What's been going on?
I've just been getting my EP out there on iTunes and stuff. I finally got it out there to sell. I've been getting a lot more shows, more gigs. Been getting booked for weddings and stuff. I'm booked for a wedding next year in November, and then I'm booked for like another fire hall thing 2 years from now. So just getting a lot of gigs, getting stuff going.
You're gonna be like the wedding singer.
Yeah.
There you go. That's cool. What's your EP called? Just so we'll give you a little cred.
Move On.
Move On. There you go. Yeah, cool. Just want to make sure everyone knows that. Yeah. What about stuff going on later? Like, you got any anything coming up recently, like locally, that people might want to go to?
Yeah, I've got, like gig-wise, I have a gig at Boulevard Grill in Johnstown. I'm from Johnstown, so locally around Johnstown, Boulevard Grill on May 26th. As far as like music and stuff, I recently got a new Mac, so I've been working on GarageBand to get my next EP out there, and I'm in the process of doing that to hopefully get it out at the end of this year too. And just future plans are just trying to get signed, as every musician's goal is, and,
Absolutely.
And just work on getting back to Nashville too, because that's where I got my EP done at. So I'm trying to get back there, and yeah.
Oh, very cool. That must have been a neat experience to be able to go do that.
It was very fun, yeah.
That's cool. What can people expect on your newest EP? Like, what's gonna be in there?
It's gonna be very different than this first EP. This first EP was me trying to get out of the stereotype of I write a lot of songs that sound like Ed Sheeran. So this first EP was trying to just do that. Was trying to find other sounds to put in besides like one song, which was the Love Symphony song, which sounds the most probably. But so the next EP is going to be more something that's probably actually my sound, what I will eventually work on in the future as Namie Louder, as whenever you hear that, that's who you think of instantly, as long as I am still around in the music scene, hopefully around here. And just incorporating a lot of like I don't know, Owl City sounds. I don't know if you've ever listened to them or not, but just EDM stuff mixed with acoustic stuff, mixed with like punk rock. So bringing it all together.
Yeah, no, I definitely think that's every artist's challenge is
Yeah.
like you're obviously modeled after the things you listen to and the things you enjoy, but at the same time it's finding that balance of making you sound like you
Yeah,
rather than
definitely.
sounding like someone else. I can't do that personally. When I sing stuff, I might as well be a cover artist because I just sound like that person. I'm good at sounding like that person, but I can never like find my sound. So like
Yeah.
I give you a lot of credit for being able to do that.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. I have to ask. What's up with the tiny guitar?
So the tiny guitar is, first off, I have smaller hands, so the tiny guitar helps me to wrap my hands around it fully. And it also creates better, even though it was like only like $100, it was a starter guitar. But whenever I use the loop pedal, it creates the best drum type sounding effects because it's so small. And you can also travel with it pretty much anywhere. I can throw it on my passenger seat and just drive and go anywhere, and it's not in the way. Or you can also take it on a plane too because of the size it is. So it's really just about traveling kind of. The other main reason is I saw Ed Sheeran was playing with them a lot, so I was like, oh, I gotta try tiny guitars. So I got that.
We're getting away from Ed Sheeran, yet we're coming back to Ed Sheeran. It's
Yeah.
good. No, that's really neat though. I'm like, I need to get myself one of those because every time I try to play guitar, I'm always like, oh. So I'm like, maybe that would help me. I don't know.
Yeah, it helps for like you can play pretty much anywhere on the guitar, so it helps.
Yeah, that's
a
really
lot.
cool. So what is your inspiration for this album?
So for this first one or for the next one I'm working on?
You can
For
talk about both if you
Okay, so
want,
for the
but-
first one, a lot of the inspiration was coming from a mixture of Ed Sheeran, and then once I was working with my producer and co-producer, we tried to work my way out of that. So it was a lot of there's mixture sounds of Coldplay on the album, of just other types of sounds we want to throw in there. On the Late Night song that I played, whenever you hear it on the studio version, it's very different. It's not like there's not really hardly any acoustic guitar in there. It's very like, that was something that my producer just wanted to take, and he does a lot of EDM stuff, so it was like a lot of electronic music going on, deep bass. So that one was just Ed Sheeran, Coldplay, and pretty much that. Oh, the 1975 too. I had that for some of them. But for this next EP, I kind of incorporated a lot of newer artists that I've been listening to. Brett Dennen is a folk artist. I kind of incorporated that a little bit. I've been listening a lot more to pop punk bands, so I have like a Day to Remember type sounding stuff. Blink-182 I've always listened to. That's like what got me into music, so
Nice.
trying to put that in there. And their lead singer Tom DeLonge has a band called Angels and Airways, which is very like U2-ish, so there's a lot of that stuff in there. I kind of just brought together, I read a book called How to Steal Like an Artist, and one of the sentences that stuck out to me was, if you try to just do one thing, everybody will say, oh, that's the next whoever. Where if you steal from a lot of different people, not steal, but take their sound and do it, people will say, oh, you're so original, which that happens everywhere. People sound like a lot of different artists, and that's how they get their sound. So I tried to do that with the next EP so that it didn't sound like, the problems with the first one is that like it's like a pop EP, where this one's like my EP now. I've kind of made it my own.
That's really cool. So it sounds like you've really got like a team down there that you kind of work with, like with your producer and everything like that.
Yeah, I still get to text him every now and then. He was a really cool guy. His name was Aaron Sprinkle, and he's signed through Tooth and Nail in Seattle, which is a record label that's decently big. And so I got to work with him, and then my co-producer, who found me actually off Instagram, this is how I got down there, was Shannon MacArthur. He got me down there and stuff. So I get to message them every now and then. Aaron is recording a lot bigger artists than me, so he's a lot busier, so I have no, like, he gets back to me whenever he can. But yeah, it's really helped, because I'm hoping that if I get back down there, I'll be able to hopefully work again with him or do something different.
Yeah, that's really great to have those connections, though. I think you're off to a great start by doing that.
Yeah.
Well, hey, rockers, make sure to check out Namie Louder and all of his new stuff he's got coming out. See you around, rockers.